Welcome back!
Hello and welcome back to the Broken Radar channel. I'm LLocke and I'm playing Hearthstone. I've been playing the Hearthstone beta for about 1.5 months, I think. A few days ago the ranking got reset, so I am back to the Angry Chicken rank. I have been playing ranked with my Mage for a bit. I was pretty successful so far. And I just thought I'm gonna try again and I'm gonna share this with you guys. So for these videos I'm going to play with my Mage deck. I think I'm not gonna edit it in the meanwhile while I'm playing ranked. So you will be seeing a lot of the same deck, sadly, but I want to see how far I can get with this deck. I'll show you the deck off first. I think I will be recording 2 to 3 matches each time, depending on how long they get. And let's see my Mage deck. So this is what my deck is all about. I guess for the experienced players, they just have to pause the screen for a second here and they can see what I've got. There's not too much to go into detail about all these cards. Basically, I'm packing a pretty decent amount of spells. I'm packing, well, 3 types of creatures. I've got a few taunt creatures because basically they are necessary in every deck. I've got, I think, 4 card draw creatures. I've got 2 gnomish inventors and 2 novice engineers. And I've also got some Azure Drakes and some Arcane Intellect, so that puts me up quite well on the card draw. And as well, I've got quite some creatures that have extra spell damage. So I pretty much use my creatures for card draw to gain some extra edge on the spell damage, and I just blast away with all my spells. The card draw keeps my hand full, and the spell damage lets me pack an even bigger punch with them. As I said, I have been pretty successful with this deck so far. You may notice there are absolutely no legendaries in this deck, basically because I don't have any legendaries to put into this deck. I've got a Galban Mechatorg, but I'm not really too keen of putting that one in this deck. I'm not even sure what the cost was, but it doesn't really matter. And also you may see that I have no Pyroblast in this deck. Basically, until like a few days ago I had no Pyroblast. I just recently got this one. But up till now I haven't really been missing it either. So for now I'm just gonna go with this deck. Maybe if I run into trouble at a later stage in playing ranked, I will make some tweaks to it. But as I said, I haven't been running into too much problems with this deck so far. So I'm just gonna go with this one. So let's see, we go to the play mode. Go ranked with the Mage deck. Yes, I know my decks are very dull, named custom Mage, custom Druid, etc, etc. I just might have to think about some proper names for them. But for now, the first ranked match, I really don't see me running into any big problems for the first matches. I believe I ran up to rank 14 when I was playing last time.
Jaina versus Gul'dan.
But then the ranking got reset, so I'm just going for a fresh run now. So playing it against LLocke, I don't really mind against which class I am playing, but I usually go for pretty much the same starting hand, which means anything above 4 costs is automatically discarded. Because I have enough card draw to get them back into my hand when I actually can use them later on anyway. I'm playing second, which means I've got a coin.
I greet you. Do I have to?
One blood imp. I could take him out with an arcane explosion, or I just could go with a mirror image, which would keep him off my back for at least one turn. Or arcane missiles. He's got stealth, but actually arcane missiles ignore stealth, so I just might go for that one. Pretty decent chance I will kill the imp, and it's dead. I might have coined into the mirror image, but maybe it's better to keep the board open. See what he's gonna play and respond to that. So for now I have no other really decent stuff to do, so I'm just gonna ping at him for 1 damage. That's okay. So, well, so far I have only very few damage spells. Actually my hand isn't too good at the moment. I usually start out with at least 1 card draw creature or spell damage creature. But for now the game is a bit abandoning me a bit, but at least the LLocke isn't playing anything yet either, so I can just keep on going for a bit. I just see it this way, the chances are getting bigger and bigger that I get the cards that I do want from now on. So he is actually gonna play something.
Join or die.
A Cultmaster. That shouldn't be too much of a problem, depends on what I draw. Arcane Intellect, not the best one. So I could take him out with a double Arcane Explosion, but I don't really want to do that. And I don't have any other option towards killing his other creatures, so I don't really have to kill him yet. He has to run into 2 taunts for me first anyway, so I will go for the Arcane Intellect first. So I could kill him right now with the Frostbolt. Might keep it for the Ice Lances, because this combination is just insane. I've got a Frostbolt, 2 Ice Lances, 4 mana for a total of 11 damage already. And every spell power that I get on the field adds 3 to that damage. But I think I will coin and kill that guy. At least he's not getting any card draw out of it, and it's 1 threat removed. And my taunts can stay on the field for a bit. And as I said, I will probably draw that other Frostbolt that is in my deck later on.
Why do you go?
So I don't really mind playing that Frostbolt to get rid of a creature for now. So these I am not gonna be able to get rid of right now. I could polymorph the Summoning Portal. Or I could play the Azure Drake and get another card draw out of it. Actually, I do like the card draw a bit better for now. Because usually I am playing on being able to respond to something with stuff that's in my hand, which at the moment I pretty much can't do. I must honestly say this isn't the best draw that I have gotten, but that's fine. Also, losing that Azure Drake, it doesn't really matter. It does help a bit in the end game, but it's not like I really need those cards that badly. So I'm going for another card draw. And I'm going for another card draw.
Job's done.
And there's the other Frostbolt. So I'm back to the Frostbolt business. He is down to 20. He might even use his life tap ability a bit more, which only gets him closer to my Frostbolt double Ice Lance. the nice thing about that combo is, since it only costs 4 mana, I can even play a Dalaran Mage to push in another extra 3 damage in the same round. So that Sunwalker is gonna be a bit of a threat, but that's where I've got this Polymorph for. Or a Fireball, I could ping off his Divine Shield and then use a Fireball to kill it. But I might as well just Polymorph it. And then I've got 3 mana left. Let's see, I could kill it. He is gonna kill my taunt creature otherwise. So I actually think I'm gonna ping him. And let's smack at this taunt creature with mine. I can take that little hit for now. So for the next round I've got 11 damage with the 3 card combo plus 6, that's 17 damage. It's just a little bit too few for now. Actually, if I had played the Dalaran Mage, that would have been 14 plus 7. No, he would have been at 1 health. As you can see, that the damage can rank up pretty quickly with this deck.
So many possibilities.
And these creatures, the card draw creatures, I really only play them to get the cards. After that, I just basically use them to trade or anything that's on his field.
I hear you got a problem.
7-5 stealth. This might be scary, but since I'm still at full health, he only does 7 damage. Leaves me at 23, it's still fine. After that he gets out of stealth, I can kill it off easily. And I've got a Sunwalker as well. Might just throw that in front of that guy. That's all fine. Let's see, I've had 11 plus 6, 17 damage. If he is not gonna play Taunt Creature, he will be dead next turn. Let's see what he's gonna do. Even a Taunt Creature isn't gonna save him. He is gonna die next. Wait a second. No, I have to play my Dalaran Mage first. That's all fine. He's probably gonna trade his Ravenhold Assassin now. Illidan Storm Rage. Now that's a nice change. What's he all doing? He's attacking. Okay, he is gonna do quite a bit of damage now. I'm actually thinking that the one Flame Strike that I have in this deck would be a pretty nice card to draw right now. But no. So I can't kill him right now. 11 plus 6. No, he's gonna survive with 1 HP. So for now, I'm going to draw a card. And draw on... Wait a second. Yeah, let's go for the Arcane Explosion. That at least kills off his 2 tiny creatures. That is fine. And play the Mage.
I am master of magics. Hey, give me a minute.
Can still get a free hit on him. And now he can deal 14 damage to me in 1 turn, which drops me down to 9. But he is gonna die next turn. Next turn he is dead.
So many possibilities.
So that's 4 from the Frostbolt, 5 and 5 from the Ice Lances, that's 14 damage, plus 7, that's 21 damage he's gonna get.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
So that adds a little bit more damage. Killing the extra spell power doesn't help him, I think. It's gonna be 3, 11, 17, but I get 1 more damage from the ping.
Summoning portal open.
He is gonna die. Well played. So, there we go. Frostbolt. Ice Lance. Ice Lance. Fireball. And just to finish it, a Fire Blast. So even though he had massive board control and he would have killed me next turn, it doesn't really matter. That's about to get down to the 0 HP point first. So, Angry Chicken, first victory. So let's immediately jump to the next one. See what we can do on the second match. And even though I didn't get a really good start off with the cards that I got, with the cards or creatures that I have, I usually pick up the pace pretty quickly anyway.
You asked for it.
So I go first, I'm gonna keep the Arcane in for the card draw. Fireball I can go without for a few turns, so that's fine. And I get a Polymorph instead, not the best trade in my opinion. Cobalt Geomancer, I'm just gonna do nothing this turn. I could play Arcane Missiles to have a guaranteed 3 damage on the enemy hero, but I'd rather use it to ping off some weak creatures and perhaps to get some damage on the opponent as well.
Mind if I roll need?
Loot Hoarder to 1 creature. It's pretty much fine. I can just ping it to that. The thing I like about Arcane Missiles is I can, when he has a few creatures on, a few weak creatures, I can usually just play it and whichever creature survives I can ping it to that with Fire Blast. That's pretty much how I use the spell generally. And pretty much so far as aside of a bit of mod on whether I can kill the enemy hero with my available spells, this deck is pretty straightforward. Just kill whatever on the board and save for the big punch. So this guy might be some trouble. What can I do? See, this is a moment where I can use my Arcane Missiles. I only need to hit 1 missile on the ooze. That's fine, and then I can follow up with the Fire Blast and kill it anyway. Let's keep Cobalt Geomancer. I could play it right now. I could start attacking with it if I can keep his creatures off the board, but I don't really need it yet. I pretty much need it when I need the extra spell damage to finish it off. So this guy is gonna be a threat if I keep it alive, so I'm gonna Frostbolt that one. Paladins can do insane stuff with the Enraging Worgen. Put a Blessing of Kings on it and it's a very tough creature. So now the Novice Engineer, get some more cards in my hand. Usually against a Paladin it's really important to keep his board clear. They have such strong buff spells.
Reporting for duty.
Even these 1/1 creatures, he can just buff it up to a 5/5 with just a Blessing of Might, Blessing of Kings. So he put a... See, this is annoying. Now he put a Divine Shield and then I can't ping it to death. And now I can't kill both of his creatures. Nope, because I don't have an Arcane Explosion either. So with 5 mana I am going for the Arcane Intellect. And there's my Arcane Explosion, and I can kill both creatures. No, I can't. Can't. Let's see. I might just take 1 round of damage, and next turn I will use the Kobold Geomancer and then Arcane Explosion on him.
What to do? What to do?
It is tricky to keep a creature alive on his side, but
Oh, if you're sure.
as I said, at the moment I can't kill both of his creatures, so I just might as well go for the big punch next turn. If he's gonna play another Reinforce and maybe another weak creature, that's gonna be fine. True Silver Champion, that's basically like 8 damage on me, guaranteed, 4 healing on him, can't deal with it. But with these creatures he's probably not gonna use it on the creatures either, so that's fine. So he didn't use another creature, that leaves me to prefer my card draw.
Pass me that arc light spanner.
Dalaran Mage, and my another
Hope you like my invention.
Engineer, which gives me more spell power. All fine.
If you're sure.
He might use a True Silver Champion to kill off the Gnomish Inventor, which kills my creature, and he doesn't get any damage because he heals 2 and he gets 2 damage. So that's fine. I lose my creature, but I don't really need him anymore, except for blocking stuff. And in that case he already blocked the True Silver Champion. See, now this is a threat. A 10-7. And this is pretty much why I kept these polymorphs in this deck. I know there are a lot bigger threats. A paladin. No, that's not the paladins. That's priest. Never mind. Let's ship it. And I've got 3 mana left. That's 1 too few for what I want to do. Let's see. I am gonna bring out the Dalaran Mage and kill these off manually. That's all fine. He might just kill the Mage with his True Silver Champion now, but I still got 2 Geomancers in my hand. Okay, that kills pretty much everything. That is a bit too bad, even though I don't really mind about his creatures, it still sucks that he can kill about every one of them with 1 card. It would be nice to scratch him a little bit with his tiny creatures. So there goes his True Silver Champion. Actually already down to 16 health.
Reporting for duty.
Some damage spells soon would be nice. This one is fine as well. Sunwalker up. Too bad it arrived 1 turn late.
Vaporization commencing.
But even with 16 health, I'm still not really too worried about this match. Because I pretty much got my card draw creatures already. I got quite some of my spell damage creatures. These damage spells are gonna pop out soon. And he just burned his 2nd Consecration. So that's pretty much all the AoE board control that he has. So even my little creatures have a lot more chance to actually stay alive right now.
I wonder.
Yes, you wonder. You wonder what? There's a flame strike, more board control, that's fine. Can't really use it right now. I don't have any card draw, that sucks a little bit.
I am the master of
So I
magic.
just start popping out all these spell damage creatures.
Justice shall prevail.
He might just think this is getting a bit dangerous right now. Because with +3 spell damage, even my flame strike already does 7 damage. Arcane Explosion 4 damage to all his minions. So pretty much anything he plays... Okay, that one will survive for a bit. Yeah, that's one creature that would survive. Let's see. I just go and put him off that one. And do I ping it off? Nah, I'm gonna play my Azure Drake. I want my cards about now. That's fine, so I kill that one with that one.
Justice shall
And get some more damage on
Give
him.
that minion a turn to
Oh.
get ready.
Okay. So he's at 16. I've got +4 spell damage on the board now.
To Northrend!
Charge Divine Shield. Well, he has to kill my Sunwalker first. And he brings out another taunt. Don't really care much about taunt as long as I can keep casting my spells around it. So 2 more cards for me, which aren't gonna help. Let's play some more creatures then. Actually, let's see what we can do about this here. At the moment... we can use an Arcane Explosion. That's 5 damage to 2 creatures for only 2 mana. That's just brutal, in my opinion. Another card draw, Arcane Missiles. That actually is gonna help right now. Not right now of course, but next turn. But unless he has any creatures that's 7 damage on a hero for 1 mana. He is actually already gonna die from it. So at this point it really doesn't matter what he's gonna play. So yeah, that's 2 victories in a row for my Mage deck. I hope you enjoyed it. And I guess I'll see you next time, see how far we can get that done. Goodbye!